and my friend accidentally injected an injection of gonorrhea inside of me.
Well, that's not a friend.
Well, no, I mean, he came over. We were going to watch and he had he's a doctor. He works at he's like a coroner, I suppose. And he had like a thing that it's like in a jar, right? Like a fucking jar. And he tripped over his shoelaces because he didn't tie his shoes because he's an idiot. And it went all over me. And now I have contracted that disease, gonorrhea. But except, since I didn't get it from somebody having sex with me, it came through the skin, it's uncurable. So I forever have a burning penis.
Oh, when did this happen?
No, there must be a cure for it. There must be a cure.
No, there's not, dude. He's the coroner. He told me if gonorrhea seeps through the inside of your skin instead of him having sex with your butt, like if he were to have sex with me up the butt, right, it's curable because it's inside of me. But if the gonorrhea sample seeps through my skin like it did, it's uncurable because it goes everywhere and even inside of your lungs. So even when I'm talking and breathing, it burns and like liquid will seep out and... You know what I mean? Well, it's gross.
How long ago?
We go to the visitor.
You sound like. When did this happen?
This happened about 3 years ago. Ever since then, my life has been a fucking mess, dude. I mean, I went and every new girl I come up to try to talk to, man, I can't have sex with them because I have gonorrhea. Like you know what I mean? It's
what was this coroner walking around with the open needle for? There are very specific places. I've worked in mortuaries before, and there's very specific places where you dispose of those needles.
Well, I mean, it's kind of our fault. We were fucking around, and I told him to bring home a couple of samples. He got some gonorrhea. He got some samples of syphilis and all these different things. And we were just gonna try and make like a super STD or something, like a Superman version of an STD. But he tripped and it went all over me. And every time I try to have sex with a girl nowadays, I have to lie to them.
Oh. Okay.
Does that make me a bad person?
No, you're totally innocent, man. That's a very bad thing to happen, though.
Evolution of religion. And thankfully, Christianity has evolved into more
tolerant,
whereas Islam is basically the same.
True that.
Who's that?
So that's me when I was a young child before the infection. And I look pretty good, right? Pretty normal, pretty average child, right?
Look, how old are you there, 12?
I'm about 5, yeah. I'm about 5. And then, one day the infection actually hit, and do you see a difference?
Oh dear.
What is it, dude? Oh dear, what is it?
Is that you now?
That's me now. That's me now. Yeah. Tell me about it, bro.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, you could have kept your mouth closed. It's not a good picture of you.
That's the.
It's not.
What do you mean?
Not a good picture of you.
What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
You should have smiled. Most people smile for photographs.
You just got a bit of rough faces because of what's that on your cheek?
What do you mean?
What's on your cheek? On the right hand side.
That's the gonorrhea. That's the gonorrhea. It's one of the side effects is like pimples on the face.
Okay.
So I'm pretty ugly. That's what you're saying. I'm pretty ugly, huh?
Well, can't even really.
You're not. I'm not saying you're ugly.
It's just a bad picture.
But I've got a rough face. Picture. It's a bad picture. What do you mean? That's the picture I used when I almost graduated, bro.
Yeah, what you do is you take a picture with you smiling.
Oh, let me see.
You know what? That's why people say.
Show me another picture of it. Can you show us another picture then? Of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
nice.
What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think?
Is it before?
Is it before the injection?
What is it?
Is that before?
That's
that before the injection.
That's before the injection. What do you think?
Okay, any more next? Who's this person here? They're not talking to us.
There's some fucking creeper. What do you think, though? Am I a good-looking guy? Am I still rough or what?
They're looking quite good, man.
You're looking okay.
And then, and then the injection hit.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh, come on, this is a joke.
What?
You're standing in the president's
yeah. I think you're a bullshitter.
kiosk.
What do you mean?
And not very good at Photoshop either.
No. What do you mean? No, he came to Florida one day, and one of my jobs that I do right now is actually in public relations, and this was at like the nearest Walmart, and they put it all up. They costumed everything up, and I was the public relations guy.
It's such a poorly done Photoshop job. You got to come up with something better than that.
What makes you say that?
Your head is cut off.
No, that's because of the car accident.
Yeah, Red. I'm glad I was skeptical of this guy.
What are you saying? That's because of the car accident, dude.